We had left Ulko-Tammio Wednesday afternoon, and soon we found ourselves tacking upwind towards our next destination, Haapasaari. There was a nice fresh breeze, and we sailed under full mainsail but partially rolled Genoa. We covered those 15 miles in little more than 3 hours, and then we carefully entered the narrow channel between the islands.
And another entrance into another harbor, this time Haapasaari.
I knew that this was a very tight entrance, but I didn't imagine that it was so tight. Here we are still in the pretty wide part of the fairway, but soon we had to take the turn to the right to enter the bay. After the challenging entrance, we spotted a wooden pier in the furthermost end of the bay. This was the guest harbor. Lucky for us, there were no boats again. But things didn't go so smooth from here on. We failed to dock there and we had to leave. What was the reason? I tried to give you an explanation in the next footage.
We arrived to Haapasaari, but not the way we planned, not in the place we planned. There is a small bay, and we motored in. According to our chart, the guest harbor should be there. It was surrounded by private boat places, and in the furthermost end there was a wooden pier just like you see here, and we tried to dock there but we hit the rocks. Then we tried to reverse and we hit the rocks again, and somehow we managed to get free. It wasn't too bad, it was a small hit but disturbing anyway.
To give you a better explanation what really happened, I show you this little chart, which wasn't there unfortunately when we really needed it. This was because I had forgotten home my paper chart of this region, and our chart plotter didn't show anything about this harbor. So we approached by the fairway, and I decided to dock with the starboard side. This was a stupid mistake. Approaching this way meant that I had to motor closer to the shore to make a left turn. And this was when it happened. A small bump which stopped us completely. I instantly put the boat in the reverse gear and it came free. But the prop walk took us even closer to the shore, and we hit something again, and this time we were stuck. Heeling the boat and giving a lot of revs in forward gear got us free. Luckily we didn't touch anything else. So I immediately decided to motor out of this bay and find another place to dock.
And then we saw one mast further away when we motored out of this bay. We saw this Hansa, and we thought the guest harbor is here, but obviously it's not. It's the Finnish border guard marina. And now we are parked where there is a sign that we are not allowed to park, and we will change the clothes and see what's the real deal, if we can stay here or no.
We didn't find anybody to ask if we could dock there, so we decided to go explore the island.
We are taking a walk on the island now. This is an old wooden church. And there are facilities for marina guests. This is supposed to be a marina where we try to dock and ground it. Let's see it closer. This is the dock where we were supposed to land, and this is where we grounded. And then I freaked out and we motored out of the bay this way. Maybe we should have tried to dock on this side. Hard to tell. The school of Haapasaari, built in the end of 19th century. Nice building. Now there is a library. There is no school since 1973.
On our way back to the boat, we took some photos. We also paid a visit to a local grocery store, which looked to be closed, but we were seen behind the door and we got in, so we could make our purchases.
Our last meal in Finland during this trip. Tomorrow we will leave. Are you sad?
Of course.
Me too. We are sitting on the boat now, and Janika found in internet the chart of Haapasaari Marina. Unfortunately, we didn't have our paper chart with us, and on the sea we had no internet connection, so we couldn't find this chart online. And now I see that we attempted to dock exactly where it shows 1.5 meters, while our draft is 1.6. On the other side there is 1.7, and on the end of the dock there is 2.2, so we could have easily docked there if we had known it before. So lesson learned. Always take your charge with you. But we are happy in this border guard dock. Hopefully nobody will fine us because we stay in the restricted area. We took one more short walk to the island because we found out we missed something important. And I'll show you right now. This is the pilot tower of island Haapasaari. It was built in 1862, and pilots used to sit up there and spot the ships and then rush to them and offer their services to bring the ships to the port safely. It's pretty high and it's still in use today.
Having seen the most important symbol of the island, we set our steps back to the boat to fall asleep and rest for the next day.